Open your book to page 173. This lesson is on irrational fractions. Irrational fraction, the one we consider would be when you deal with the square root equations. So if you look at example 1 on page 174, you have y equal to square root of x, and you have x squared minus 16. Now, when you have in this case, what you do is just do like what you did before with the polynomial equation. Go and do all the factoring. And for now, you just kind of ignore the square root for now. So from here, you can see your critical value, or your zeros, or x-intercept, would be x equal to 0 from here, -4, and +4. So when you're doing your graphing, or when you're doing your sketching, so you got 0 here, -4, and you got +4. So normally when you're doing this, right, this is an x cubed, so your graph's going to look like this, right? And then what you do is you also get a y-intercept. Y-intercept when x equal to 0, in this case it's going to equal to 0, so it doesn't help in this case. So your graph without a square root is going to look like this, right? So again, without a square root. Now, what the square root do to the equation is that there's a restriction. The square root will be only positive. So when y equal to square root of something, that means y must be positive. Okay, so y cannot be negative because of the square root. So that means cannot have anything underneath here. So you just go and erase that, the bottom part. And so your final graph would be just this. Okay, and that would be the graph for that. So again, when you're doing the square root, first just graph it as a polynomial equation without the square root. Then after that, you're just going to erase the negative part. Again, y equal to square root means there's a restriction, means y can only be positive. Now let's go to example 2. Example 2 says, draw the graph of the equation y squared equal to x squared minus 9 over x squared minus 16. So first, what you want to do, you have to solve for y. So take the square root. Now, when you solve for square root, go and separate the plus from the minus so you don't get confused. So y equal to square root of x squared minus 9 over x squared minus 16. Okay, and you got y equal to negative square root of x squared minus 9 over x squared minus 16. So now let's go and focus on this one. Just like before, you have to factor everything. So you get x plus 3, x minus 3, x plus 4, x minus 4. Again, when you have the square root, okay, what you want to do is just don't worry about the square root for now. Let's just focus on this. So go through the process you know from before. So first, get your vertical asymptote. Vertical asymptote, you're going to get x equal to -4 and x equal to +4 from here. And then next, you're going to have a horizontal asymptote. Because you got x squared over x squared, so horizontal asymptote would be, again, this would be gone, right? So the ratio of this will equal to 1. Even if you do the long division, you're still going to get y equal to 1. Okay, so get the horizontal asymptote. Then next, get your x-intercept. So x-intercept is when the top equal to 0. Right? Again, you set y equal to 0, you cross multiply, you square, you end up with this equal to 0. So you're going to get x equal to -3 and +3. Now next, you get the y-intercept. Y-intercept is when x equal to 0. So you use this one over here. So x equal to 0, the negative cancel out, and so you got square root of 9 over 16. So you're going to get 3 over 4. Okay, again, you just x-intercept is when y equal to 0. Y-intercept is when x equal to 0. So you can use this one over here. Set x equal to 0. The negative cancel out. Square root of 9 is 3. Square root of 16 is 4. Okay, so now you have all this information. Now let's go and sketch these things out. So x equal to -4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 1 point over here. And positive 4. And horizontal asymptote is when y equal to 1. Oh, this is the vertical asymptote. So that's your asymptotes. First, you get your intercept. Okay, I'm going to use a pencil. So, okay, so what you want to do, use the pencil to begin with, because you have to do something later on. Okay, so x-intercept is -3 and positive 3. And y-intercept is 3/4, so it's right over here. So from here, your graph's going to look something like this. Okay. Now because this is going down, this will go up. Okay. And so this is going to go like this. Okay. So that is without the square root. Now you have to deal with the square root. Okay. As we did before, right? Square root means you have to be positive. So you cannot have anything underneath here. So you need to erase everything on the bottom. Again, square root means y has to be positive. So y cannot have anything down below. So get rid of that. So you can have anything below. Okay, and so erase this over here. So you can just sketch everything out and then take care of the square root. Square root means you erase everything on the bottom, because square root means you can have a negative. So this is your graph for these. So now to deal with this is a negative of that. So it means this would be reflection of that. So basically whatever you have, you reflect it over. So first you reflect you reflect over the asymptotes. Okay. So this one you reflect over, you get that. This asymptote, you flip it over, you get that. Okay. So again, when you're doing the graphing, try to use the pencil temporary. Okay. That way you can erase and you can do all the other stuff. Next, what you want to do, you want to flip over the horizontal asymptote. So first, again, just go through the steps. First, you reflect the vertical asymptote, flip over the horizontal asymptote, flip over the intercept. So it's already, so if you flip over, it's still there, right? It's still on the same spot. And this one, when you flip it over, you get over here. So your graph is going to look like this. Okay. This one, when you flip it over, you're going to get something like this. So again, this one, you flip it over, you get that. Okay. So I'm going to dark in the top part with the blue. Okay. So the blue part is your positive square root. Okay. And the orange part is a reflection, is a negative square root part. Okay. And so that would be a graph for this part over here. Okay. Let's go to page 175 and let's go to example 3. example 3, you have equation 3x minus y minus 1 times y squared minus 9x equal to 0. Okay, so you need to figure out what graph is this. Now, if it's equal to 0, you can, just like when you're solving equation, right, you can separate, right? So you're going to get 3x minus y minus 1 equal to 0, or x squared minus 9x equal to 0. Now, from this one, you know this is a line. So the graph of this would be a line, right? And this one is going to be a parabola. So if you move this over, you're going to get y squared equal to 9x. Okay. So let's go and move this over, so plus 1. You get 3x minus y equal to 1. This one, let's do this. Okay. So now if you were to graph this, right? If you were to sketch this, so if you let x equal to 0, y equal to negative 1. If you let y equal to 0, x equal to 1/3. So 0, negative 1, and 1/3, 0. So your graph, you're going to get a graph looks like this. Now for this one, this is a parabola in the x direction. Right, so 0, 0, that's your vertex. And then your a equal to 9/4. No, let's do it. Okay, so you got 4a equal to 9. So a equal to 9/4. It's about 2. So it's about right over here. So that would be the f. And the opening is 9. So you go up 4.5. And you go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5. Right, again, this number is the opening. So that's your points. So your graph looks something like this. Okay? So that's what you have. Now let's go to example 4. Example 4, it says discuss the graph the equations. Let's just go and sketch it out. So from here you're going to get x squared plus 1 equal to 0, x minus 3 equal to 0. You got 4x squared plus 9y squared minus 36 equal to 0. So this one, if you minus 1, you got x squared equal to negative 1. So this would be no graph. This one you can plus 3. So you got x equal to 3. So that's a line. This one, this is going to be an ellipse. Okay? You're going to get 4x squared plus 9y squared equal to 36. Divide by 36. So you got x squared over 9 plus y squared over 4 equal to 1. Okay, so if you were to sketch these things out, so this has no graph. This one x equal to 3. So this one is this one here. This is x equal to 3. This one is an ellipse with center at 0, 0. And you're going to go 3 in the x direction. And it's going to be 2 in the y direction. So you have ellipse in the line that tangent at the 3.